Hi everybody, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to take you through the 5 steps that we go through in cleaning and disinfecting a brooder or a poultry house in preparation for arrival of day-old chicks. There are 5 steps that we follow. The first one, we clean. We remove every physical material in the house. It could be litter, it could be fecal matter, it could be feathers, it could be cobwebs, whatever the physical matter that is in that house, we remove it. Because I'm imagining you had chicks prior to bringing the new batch you're yet to bring. So we remove that physical matter. The second step, we clean, we wash with soap and water. You get soap, you get water, and you literally wash. You use a scrubbing brush, you use brooms, you use a sprayer machine to literally wash. You wash the floor, you wash the walls, you wash the ventilators, you wash the roof. You want to wash every aspect in your house. It could be the whatever it is that you're going to use in the brood. We wash and clean it using very clean water and soap. Thereafter, we rest that house for 1 week. We then come back and disinfect using a liquid disinfectant. That you can use any liquid disinfectant on market. It can be ViroKill, it can be NeuroCleanse, it can be this disinfectant by Ultravetis. Whatever the disinfectant that you have in contact with can be used to disinfect a house. However, you do not have to worry if you don't have any liquid disinfectant in your reach. You can use Jik. Jik is a very good disinfectant and can be used to replace those disinfectants. So you can use Jik. You get an amount of Jik, you pour it in water, and then you disinfect your house. After disinfecting using that liquid disinfectant, you rest your house for another 1 week. Thereafter, we are going to disinfect using a solid disinfectant. In this case, we are going to use lime. I'm talking about the lime that we use during feed formulation, the lime that is used to provide calcium when we are formulating feeds for the chickens. That is the lime we use. Please take note, we have the granular lime and the powder lime, but I'm talking about the powder lime. So you get this powder lime, you put it in a basin or a bucket or whichever material you have, whichever container you're going to use, and you add in water. And then you mix this lime with the water to make sure you make a paste. After you have made a paste, you then get that powder, that paste that has been made using water and lime, and then you spread it on the floor, you spread it on the walls, you spread it on the ventilators. It's similar to painting. We call it liming. Now, at the end of that process, your house is supposed to be white in color. That is when you know that your house you have limed properly. The beauty with this liming process is that the lime stays on the wall, the lime stays on the floor, and it continues to protect your walls and your floor and your roof against any microorganisms. Now, after you have limed, you close your brooder or your house again for another 1 week. You allow it to rest for another 1 week. And then you fumigate. In fumigating, the fumigant we use here, we use potassium permanganate and formalin. You get a glass barrel. You first put potassium permanganate, which is powder. Then you put formalin. Formalin is a liquid. You put you add it to the powder. Now, please take note that the fumigant that is made is very irritant. It is irritant to the eyes, it is irritant to the nose, and you do not want to inhale it. So this process is done in a very fast way. After you have mixed it, you rush out and you close the house. You close the poultry house. You allow the fumigant to circulate in the whole atmosphere, and then the fumigant will rest. It will rest on the walls, it will rest on the roof, it will rest on the floor, and it will help target those microorganisms that were not targeted using the solid and the liquid. At least it will target. And now that will mark the end of our disinfection. Now, after fumigating, you still allow the house to rest for another 1 week. I do not advise that after fumigating you bring your birds tomorrow. No, the house will not be ready. You allow it to rest for another 1 week. Now, I want you to note that this whole process has taken 4 weeks. implying you're going to take 4 weeks before you can bring in day-old chicks. from the removal of the first one. So this 4-week period gives you time to clean and disinfect. It is also helping to kill, to break the disease, the cycle of the disease-causing organisms. And by the time you bring in your chicks, your house is clean and ready to receive a fresh batch. Thank you very much for listening, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.